Konnichiwa, Nakama, I'm your host, Locum23. You're joining me for Choices of the Stories You Play. Sophomore, Book 1, Chapter 2, Carry Me Home. Look, it's the closet. Oh, new picture. Ariel drives you to a neighborhood near a campus. You stop in front of a decrepit house and get out of the car. That is quaint. So this is what Seventh Heaven looks like before it's all fixed up. Gabriella, did you bring me out here to kill me? I see you still have that sense of humor that drove my father crazy. She rolls her eyes but gives a small smile, gesturing toward the house. This is what I wanted to show you. I know it doesn't look like much. It looks like it needs some tender loving care. Condemned would be things all over the windows. Charming, condemned. Need some TLC. I mean, I think there's a house somewhere under all that weather damage. Yeah, well, if you and your friends want to live there, it'll be on you to fix it up. What are you saying? She reaches into her coat pocket and pulls out a ring of keys. It's pretty obvious that the place needs some work. But if you and your friends are willing to put in the effort... Wait, you're gonna let us live here? Not for free, mind you. Cheaper. But for cheaper than the other place you'd find around here. Gabriella, I can't thank you enough. The gang will be stoked. But how'd you even find this place? It was my father's, actually. He grew up here, and so did I. He left it to me when he passed, but with Rico being so young, it's just a little too much for me. Yeah, that's understandable, especially with all the wear and tear. But maybe you and your friends can bring some life back to the place. Here, I brought this in case you're interested. Have your friends sign it, and get back to me when you can. Gabriella hands you a rental agreement. What do you think? Oh, wow. Gabriella will restore it to a former glory. Try not to trash it more. I am Enrique Vasquez from my death, and you've let my house go to shit. Restore it to its former glory. A fresh coat of paint, some rose bushes planted out front. Years of fixer-upper marathons have prepared me for this moment. I'm glad to hear it. Don't get too excited, though. Gabriella presses the keys into your palm and gives you a devilish grin. You haven't seen the inside yet. Ew. Really? Later, you, Caitlin, Chris, Zach, gather in front of Vasquez's old house. So that's where Vasquez grew up. It doesn't look that bad. Mizumi, I thought you said it was falling apart. As he says that, a towel slides off the roof and plops harmlessly into the grass. This seems potentially unsafe. What? I thought at least you'd be totally into it. It doesn't even look like it's got running water. I think I see an outhouse around back. Zach elbows Chris in the ribs gently. Come on, you guys. How cool would it be to have this place all to ourselves? That's the spirit, and Zach's totally right. There's so much potential there. I guess we might as well see what the inside looks like. Okay, let's go to the inside. Sweet Jesus, Vasquez! Now look, tons of crumpled notes. We might find something very interesting on the floor. I think I'm actually with Caitlin on this one. Maybe the rest of the house isn't so terrifying? Let's check it out. Have you been to Braidwood Manor? You all split up, exploring the upstairs, basements, bathrooms, and yard before meeting back in the living room. Well, the bathrooms are surprisingly well maintained. And the yard has a ton of space. The structure seems pretty sound. And there's this super cute attic space. It's so cozy. But I'm still not sure. I mean, we're college students. How are we supposed to manage a place like this? What alternative do we have? I can't stand another day living with Edgar. Caitlin sighs. Layla has one of those sleeping machines. Apparently, she likes to catch her Z's to the sounds of the jungle. It was like 90% gorilla mating noise. Oh, God. Ooh, ooh, oh, ah, oh, 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 oh. And Manny sexiled me again last night. The couches in the student lounge are wreaking havoc on my back. I know this place needs some work, but Zach's right. Once we sign the lease, we totally make it our own. Besides, just think of the parties, the peace and quiet, living with your besties again. You throw your arms around the three of them. Sure, we're missing a few people, but they can come over whenever they want. It's too bad Zig can't move into the spare room. It doesn't seem like he's getting on that well in his suite. I understand the point of the school's rule that freshmen have to live in the dorms to better integrate and stuff, but it does suck. Your school sucks. That rule really sucks. Yeah, but at least he can come by when he needs to rescue. Come on, guys. It might not be perfect, but a cool new paint coated sometimes. And a little work, and it'll be like home. Give me the rental agreement. You pull out the rental agreement that Gabriella gave you and hand it to Zach. He signs his name at the bottom and passes it to you. Alright, I guess we're diving in head first. You sign your name underneath, Zach's, and pass it to Caitlin. She signs and hands it to Chris, who also adds his name. So, we're doing this. Hands in. Chris throws his hand into the middle of the circle. Zach gently pushes it back down to his side. Cool it, Cab. You're off field. Now, let's get these muscles to yours at good use. I'm sensing that it might be makeover time. Oh, new music! Sweet mother of God, new music! Chris, can you reach those cobwebs up there? I could, but I won't. There could be, spiders? Yes! Our friends! We need to give them a little space in the house. Don't be a baby here. Give me a boost. Chris lifts Caitlin up, and she beats at the cops with a broom, sending down showers of webs and dust. Ah! Get them off! Are they on me? Zach smooths over a hole in the wall with some spackling paste, then dusts his hands off on his pants. This place is looking better already. Yeah, it's amazing what a little elbow grease can do. It seems like you're really taking the lead on this, though. I'd be happy to do it. I think I'm going to really enjoy fixing this place up. It sounds like you found your calling. You have a penchant for punishment. I found your calling. Actually, let's try that. This is probably the most I've seen you smile since Aurora. I feel happy! Something about that making all those repairs is definitely clicking with me. You help Zach feel better about his future. Who knows? Maybe you could turn it into a career. Zach looks around at his handiwork and grins at you. Maybe. You and Zach paint the walls while Caitlin tapes the edges of the floor and Chris gets the spots near the ceiling. You crank up the radio and everyone sings along into their paintbrushes. Caitlin sneaks up behind you and swipes a little paint on your nose. Hey, you! Before you can finish, Caitlin steals a kiss. The paint rubs off your nose onto hers. Don't pout. Look, we're twins. Grin at her and press your lips to hers for another kiss. You spend the whole weekend cleaning and repairing the living room, then go out to find furnishings. Finally, late Sunday afternoon, you all flop down on the newly cleaned couch to survey your work. Holy mother of God! Well, Vasquez would be impressed. Can we pan back to the... I really wish you could go like this and swipe to see or look around. You know, where we just were. I want to see the beanbags. I have to admit, Zach, you were right. It feels like home already. She throws her arms around the back of the couch, enveloping you and Zach in a hug. It does look pretty great, doesn't it? We get too comfy. We haven't even picked our rooms yet. We all eye each other suspiciously before taking off in every direction, looking for rooms to claim. There it is, the beanbags! Or so they look like. Chris and Caitlin run upstairs, shoving each other along the way. Zach goes to the left, down the hall on the first floor, and you try the first door off the same hallway. Wow, so they've only done the living room and kitchen. You enter what appears to be, or have been, Vasquez's home office. You walk over to the nook by the big window and take a seat. Wow, it feels like this room was made for me. Mizumi? You turn and see Caitlin standing in the doorway. What do you think? A little sprucing up and it would be totally perfect for me. Maybe more like... More than a little sprucing up. And some furniture wouldn't hurt. I've got furniture covered. My dad got a new job this summer, and he gave me a little pocket money. I could put it towards redecorating. Lucky you! Do you have anything in mind? I picked up this catalog when we were out looking for living room furniture. I was hoping it would inspire me. Caitlin sits down next to you on the bench as you pull out the magazine. The two of you start to flipping through the pages. I could do a total redesign. Oh, is this where we're gonna actually pick rooms, or is this it? Because if this is it, that's not bad. It's kind of colorful. I kind of like it. It's like rainbow, but like not bad. Not bad. Something quirky and fun would fit my personality pretty well. This room could use some splashes of colors. Oh, we're literally going to get a preview. Oh, give me this room. This room isn't too bad. I like it a little better than the prior one. I mean, it's the same. I mean, it's all colorings and whatnot, but something sleek and trendy might be more fitting. You mean something more like you? Exactly. On the other hand... Well, typical female room. Can we have black? I'm serious. I would like blacks, blues, Pixelberry. Psst, hey, you wanna hook me up? I could save my money by just using what I already have. Oh, that's what you already have? Huh. It doesn't exactly scream fresh new digs, but it would definitely get the job done. Yes, we know. It's diamond choices. I'm a guy, and I would like the old rustics, actually. A little bit of sprucing, painting, polishing, especially on the wood, but you survey the room again, turning in a slow circle. Mizumi, the suspense is killing me. What are you gonna do? Huh. Too bad you can't go back through. Oh, yeah. Oh, Pixelberry missed an opportunity on that. Save my money. I like how you're saving your money for what? What diamonds are we saving? Don't forget, though, we do diamond editions, folks, so do stay tuned for that. Really? You don't want to make it your own or whatever? Technically, if it's already my stuff, it is my own. Nah, besides, the phrase is, home is where the heart is, not home is dependent on your interior decorating skills. Ooh, I like that. I'll use my money my dad gave me to buy some basic stuff and reuse my decor from the suite. I'm sure it'll look great when it's all done. You decided to reuse your old decorations. You're not gonna help me? Caitlin wraps her arms around your shoulders and kisses your cheeks gently. As much as I'd love to, I'm gonna get a jump on making my own room livable, which is going to involve an insane amount of dusting. Yeah, that's a good point. Room reveal party when we're all done? Deal. I'll show you yours if you show me mine. Damn, I said it backwards. Shit! After everyone has gotten their rooms ready, you all sit on the mismatched furniture in the living room. Can you guys believe we did all this in just one weekend? My brain can't, but my arms definitely can. I'm gonna be sore before practice even starts tomorrow. Protein shake, bro. No one said you had to carry all the chairs in by yourself. Caitlin, you said, and I quote, "Either you bring them in, or they're staying outside. I'm too tired," end quote. He laughs and throws a pillow at him. I'm just so happy that I'm living with you all again, to be away from Rachel, that my bedroom is the furthest from everyone else's. Oh my, will we be having many nights of Caitlin and you? That I'm living with you all again, to be away from Rachel. Oh god, what? I wanted roaches. I really wanted to spend time with the roaches. You know, I could name them Freddy, Teddy, you know, whatever I could think of. I missed you all guys so much this summer. I love my mom and all, but hanging out with her isn't quite the same. Same here. Abby and Tyler don't know what they're missing out on. I'll miss Tyler popping in my room at all hours asking to borrow a pencil. He'd take mine too. I still have no idea how he goes through so many. Well, whatever happens next, at least we'll all be together. Can I get an amen? I'm starting to realize that he is more the Cole of freshmen. Just saying, just throwing that out there. Later that night, as you crawl into your bed, your phone buzzes on the bedside table. You glance at the screen and see a text from James. Hey Mizumi, excited about your first article? I hope so. Meet me at the library at 9. You tap out a quick reply before drifting into a peaceful sleep. But think about Freddy and Teddy. And they might have kids, too. The next morning, you hurry down the pathway in the quad to your meeting with James. You round a corner and bump right into Madison. Oh, Mizumi. Oh, sorry, Madison. Are you okay? I'm fine. I'd been hoping I'd run into you, actually. Oh, I'm glad to see you and all, but I'd love to talk, but... Could you just stay for 1 minute? I could really use your advice. You look toward the library and then back at Madison. Sure, James can wait 1 minute. What's up? Madison heads over to a nearby bench and pats the space next to her. You sit down beside her and she sighs. Apparently she's really out there. She never takes hints well, but you would figure, I gotta hurry. No, let's come sit on the bench. It all started with our annual vote for Kappa House president, which I won! Oh my god, Becca must be furious. You won? I'm so happy about... No, I'm actually going to... Thanks, Mizumi. I was really happy too. At first. But, Becca... Madison sighs again, running a hand through her hair. She was outvoted by almost everybody, I think. And you know how Becca gets. Oh, trust me, I know. She really is warming up to you. She even had some nice things to say. At least before she stopped talking to me. She's giving you the cold shoulder? Madison nods, sadly. It's not my fault. I didn't ask for anyone to vote for me. The other girls said it was because they were sick of her T-Rexony? Or... more like tyranny, but okay. And now, I don't know what to do. I really want us to be friends again like before, but... Can I be honest with you, Mizumi? Of course. Madison sucks in a deep breath and steels herself. She looks around before continuing. I like being house president. It's like Kappa is finally the place I thought it would be when I pledged. But it also feels like I'm betraying Becca. What do you think? Madison, you should focus on being Kappa president, repairing things with Becca, making decisions for yourself. Making decisions for yourself. You can always talk to me and Vin, but sometimes there is no exact right or wrong. And the only person that can make that choice is you. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'll give it a little time and try talking to Becca again soon. Thanks, Mizumi. Anytime. I'm happy to help. You check the time on your phone. Crap, James is gonna kill me. I really have to go. Good luck, Madison. You give her a quick wave before dashing off towards the library. As you enter the library, you spot James and some other students in a corner of the room. James appears to be supervising the rest. You rush over to them. Sorry I'm late. What did I miss? About 30 minutes of brainstorming. Don't make this a habit, Mizumi. Ooh. Claws out. It's called news, not olds. It waits for no one. Okay, Jimmy Olsen. I'm sorry? You better check your attitude, James Ashton. Oh, damn. I have to take a moment to think about this. I kind of want to tell him off, but yeah, she was 30 minutes late. Jesus. I'm sorry? I think I said that already. James sighs and rubs his temple. Sorry. That was rude of me. I didn't think this job would be so stressful. What gave you that impression? The deadlines? Being in charge of a bunch of artists? Fair point. Anyway, you're here now. Let's get to work. He leads you over to the table where Brandon, Layla, oh god, Trip, and a couple other more people you don't know are looking over old editions of the nightly news. Old edition. I thought you said this was news, bro. We've been researching old editions, trying to find the newspaper's voice. Since more than half of the staff graduated, we're off to a pretty rough start. Oh, it's a little early in the year for a research assignment, don't you think? Lucky for you, that's not why I asked you to come. You follow him to the head of the table, and he hands you a lanyard and your school ID photo, and the nightly news logo on it. Isn't it bad enough to have that picture on my ID card? You want me to wear it around my neck? No time for jokes, Mizumi. It's time for your first assignment as managing editor. Holy shit, really? Also, I have to write a book, I have to attend college, and I have to be a managing editor for a newspaper. Okay. That sounds like a big deal. You're really trusting me in a position that important? Of course, you're perfect for it. You have a friend in every group on the campus. Alright, boss man. What's my first story? I want you to interview the new captain of the football team. Chris? Well, yes, but I'm trying to remain impartial, as all good journalists do. Just get his thoughts on the team's chances this year, how his style of leadership differs from the previous captain's things like that. They haven't practiced in a little while out on the field. Leave it to me. This article will be a touchdown. James grimaces. He rubs his eyes tiredly and leans against the table. James, are you okay? Relatively, this whole thing is just vastly more stressful than I originally thought. If it helps at all, it seems like you're doing a great job so far. Thanks, but I'm worried that my best won't be good enough this time, especially without another staff writer to hit our deadlines. I'm sure you'll find someone great to fill the spot. I really hope so. I'm interviewing candidates in just a few minutes. I know you're busy, but it would really help me out for a second opinion. Plus, it would cement your editor position with the other writers. Some choices will help raise not only your friends' confidence, but your own as well. What? Shouldn't my confidence be based on my own? and not what you think it might be? Doing well on the newspaper staff could lead to more opportunities in the future. I'd love to stay and help. Rather start on this article. I don't want to turn into a crappy article because I ran out of time. That's understandable. I look forward to reading it. One last piece of advice. I know Chris is your best friend, but remember that journalism is all about finding the truth. Try to keep personal relationships out of it and ask the questions that will produce the best work. Apparently, I just learned that I no longer have to click, I can just roll my mouse wheel. That's new. And don't worry, James, you can count on me. You had in the library and almost run into a windswept girl in the hall. Oh, sorry. I'm so nervous. I wasn't even watching where I was going. She smiles sheepishly at you, and you notice the thick portfolio in her arms. Interviewing for the open newspaper position? Yeah, I am actually. I'm Raina. Raina sticks out her hand, and you shake it. Mizumi, and there's no need to be nervous. The editor-in-chief is a close friend of mine, and he's a total softie. You're gonna be just fine. Raina breathes a sigh of relief and wipes her forehead dramatically. You have no idea how happy I am to hear that. I better get in there, but thanks. Good luck. You wave goodbye and head across the quad towards the football field. You reach the football field and spot Chris running drills at the center field. You're halfway across it when a jersey-clad football player catches a ball inches from your face. Ah. Oh, sorry, Oh. Hello there, handsome. But I also may say it's kind of funny seeing this guy in a jersey. I gotta say it. Mizumi? Zig? Looks like Zig made it onto the football team. Has he finally found his place at Hartfield? Find out in the next chapter. Or find out in chapter 3, which is technically the next chapter of Sophomore. Oh. Did I mention I love freshmen? Just freshmen, you know, the people. Gonna have to start calling it sophomore from now on. Jeez. But I'm glad with the new title. With that being said, by the way, the finale, in case you didn't know, the finale of Crown of the Flames, no more books, no more nothing, is up on my channel. It's announced by Pixelberry, in case you are living under a rock, that pretty much there is no more books, no more chapters, no more nothing. Fantastic ending. You guys should really check it out. It was a pleasure doing it. And it was kind of like, for a minute there, when I was closing it, I'll make this quick, but it felt like I was, like, saying goodbye. Like, you know, that's it. You know, never gonna see these guys again. It's over. It's closing that book, you know? It's saying goodbye. So that's one thing I never want to have to do to freshmen. But, you know, as this clearly shows, and a lot of people have complained, well, sophomore today. It's all about change. It's all about, some people go their ways, some people end, like Vasquez, Gabriel, Leon, things like that. Some things and some people end. So keep that in mind. Please feel free to check that out. You'll be most likely seeing a little box popping up right now that says, hey, go to me. Without any further ado, if you did enjoy or didn't enjoy the video, let me know in this comment section below. Also, if you did enjoy it, please hit that like button and also share the video. It helps get out my work and it grows our community more. We're almost at 4,000 subscribers. I am stoked about that, I may say. Thank you all. Also, if you want to follow me on social media, message me or support my channel and my content, which would be greatly appreciated. You can also go down to the description down below, hit show more, and you'll find all those links there. And until next video, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.